Tired of taking too much time to prepare a nice healthy meal at home? Well, the Chef's Rival is going to take your prep time and cut it in half. It is the ultimate chopping and mixing machine. Anything that you are preparing at home right now, you can do a lot quicker, easier, and healthier. Nuts for baking, potatoes for hash browns, soups and stews, even cooked meat. Do you like fresh coleslaw? Well, you can make it really easily in the Chef's Rival. All you do is load all the ingredients in. That's cabbage, carrots, mayonnaise. Just put it all in there. No, really. It's okay. And what you're going to do next is you're going to lock on the top by turning it clockwise. And the next thing you do is a secret behind it. All you do is rock the handle. And do you see what that little motion is doing, how it's breaking everything up? You just rock it until it's easy for you to turn, and you're going to go all the way around. And in a matter of seconds, you've got your coleslaw chopped up and ready to serve. You see how there's no large chunks of cabbage? And especially on the bottom here, there's no milky residue. Now, each Chef's Rival is made out of a kitchenware plastic that is microwave safe, but it's also dishwasher safe. So when you're done with your food prep, just throw everything except for this lid right in the top shelf. Now on the side here, there are handy measuring units. It holds 4 cups, but they're actually molded into the kitchenware plastic so they'll never wash off or rub off. And on the bottom, we've got a rubber O-ring. So this will never move across your countertop when you're using it. But this is my favorite part. It's our brand new Master Cut 2 blades. Now they're made out of surgical grade stainless steel and they're very sharp, so be careful. Now one of my favorite things to make in the Chef's Rival is mashed potatoes. Just put your potatoes in there whole, hot, add the milk, add a little butter, lock on the top, and just rock the handle. And in just a few spins, you've got your mashed potatoes. Now everybody's least favorite thing to chop in the kitchen is onions. Now the joke is I've shed more tears chopping onions than I have lost girlfriends. Thank you for your concern, everybody. But another thing that I know people hate chopping in the kitchen, because I hate it, is celery, because of the strings. And this is actually something that you need to know if you have an electric. Read the fine print. Most of them will tell you cannot put celery in there because it wraps around the blades, but it's fine in here. So the next thing you do, of course, is rock the handle. And if you want a nice chunky vegetable for a soup or a stew or a stir fry, just turn the handle 3 or 4 times and you're going to have a nice chunky vegetable that you can throw right into the wok. How many recipes at home call for chopped onion? Like every single one. So if you want to chop, you just keep turning the handle. And in a few turns of the handle, you're going to refine it down to a nice chopped onion that you can put on top of a hamburger or a hot dog. And this is the point where I ask the parents if you've got a picky eater at home. If you want to hide vegetables, like in a meatloaf or a meatball, and you want to mince it, just keep turning the handle. Again, all the fumes are going to stay locked inside. And the only tears that you'll shed are tears of joy. The union makes me say that. Did we get it that time? Because I don't want to have to say it again. Salsa is what made the Chef's Rival so popular to begin with, and we're going to do it in 60 seconds. We're going to start off with a clove of garlic. You want to make sure you're using Roma tomatoes, a little bit of onion, and lime juice, just to give it some nice, authentic flavor. Now, some recipes call for lemon. If you want the lemon notes, just use cilantro. And make sure, guys, you're using kitchen shears because you don't want to crush this fragile leaf into the cutting board. Next, my secret ingredient, yellow bell pepper. Now, I use the yellow because it tastes really good, nice and bright flavors, but also it's got more vitamin C and antioxidants. We're going to add a little bit of jalapeno, the heat. You guys feeling wild or mild? We'll do about yay. And then a little bit of salt. If you have tomatoes, you need salt. We're going to lock on the top, again, to get that nice stable base. And then what do we do next, everybody? That's right, we rock the handle. You just turn the handle a few times, let's say just about there. And you've got your nice pico de gallo that you can eat with a fork. But we all know salsa's the dip for a chip, so we're going to go a little finer. Again, just turn the handle a few more times, and you've got a wonderful salsa that you've made fresh that has no artificial flavors or preservatives in it. And this is 1,000,000 times better than anything you're going to get in a jar, and it's better for you too. There are 8 ingredients in here and everything is evenly mixed and processed. Each chef's rival comes with some wonderful additional attachments. These are the whipping blades. You're going to love them. You'll use them every single day. They're for things like egg white omelets, meringues, whipped creams, homemade salad dressings. You can pour it right out of the pour spout onto your griddle or your Belgian waffle maker and there's no mess, which is really nice. Now I want you to notice that every one time I'm turning this handle, these blades are going around 4.5 times. Now do the math. With 2 blades, that is like 9 chops with a razor sharp knife every one time that you're turning the handle. So think about all the time that you're saving there. And this is one of my favorite attachments. It's called a salad spinner basket, and it's for things that are hard to wash by hand. Now, if you're not familiar with how it works, what you do is you load your berries, your cilantro, whatever, into the basket, add a little bit of water, and then you just spin to wash, pour the water out, spin to dry. Another really cool thing about the machine is this little insert for the pour spout. This is a gravy separator. Now, for those of you that make gravies at home, you know the fat and the skin always rise to the top. Well, when you put this in the pour spout, it enables you to pour from the bottom. So the good stuff ends up on your food and the fat and the skin stay on top. Now, it also comes with a handy recipe booklet, which is really great because all 20 of these recipes in here are unique to the machine. And don't worry, the salsa is on page 1. Now you also get the Master Cut 2 surgical grade stainless steel blades. Now these have an unconditional lifetime guarantee, never to bend, break, rust, or go dull. Each chef's rival comes with a 4-cup mixing bowl, your chopping blades, your whipping blades, and the salad spinner basket, as well as the recipe booklet with over 20 recipes and the warranty on the Master Cut blades. Let me show you the chef's rival 9-piece attachment set. It's got a large and a small juicer that'll snap down on top of the machine with little slats on the bottom so the juice can fall into your mixing bowl. It's also got a patented safety handle and a storage lid for leftovers. But this is what it's all about. It's got a platform with 4 different inserts. The number 1 insert is a mandolin or a straight edge slicer. It's also got a fine and a coarse grater and a julienne blade. This is for when you want to make stir fries or french fries. Now everything is top shelf dishwasher safe. It has a 2-year guarantee, and the blades on the straight edge slicer and the julienne are the same Master Cut 2 blades. They have an unconditional lifetime guarantee. Now this storage lid will snap right down on top of the bowl, and then this handle will slide off. So you can put your leftovers or your salsa right into the refrigerator so they're fresh when you need them. Now the way this slicing and grating attachment works, you put it right onto the top of your chef's rival, and with this fixed blade mandolin slicer, you take your fruit, your vegetable, your meat, or your cheese, and you run it right over top of this fixed blade. Now if you want to go from slicing to grating, you just pop these inserts out. And if you want to do potatoes for hash browns, carrots for stir fry, or just cheeses, you run it right over top and you've got an even, wonderful grate. And I want you to take a look at how nice this turns out. Look at that. Chef's Rival is the ultimate chopping and mixing machine. Euro-Gourmet, bringing out the chef in you.